Good evening, family and friends. It's Nicole Thornton here to say hello to you again. How are you doing? And I want to talk to you about your mindset tonight. We're talking about affirming ourselves. I'm going to have a few more videos coming out about this. So we're going to call this part 2 of affirming yourself, okay? Part 2, affirming yourself. It's time for you to affirm yourself, okay? In order to be able to speak affirmations of positivity over ourselves so that our lives can move in that direction of positivity, because we are learning here in this space and in life, what we speak over ourselves is what we will have. If you speak poorly over you, then you're going to open up the door for everything along those lines to usher right on into your space. And my outlook on that is, why not speak positive? Because I want to attract positivity. I haven't always attracted it because I haven't always been it. Okay, I've fallen forward, failed forward. And every time I failed and fallen, my motto is, take the pearls of wisdom out of that. Learn the lesson, get up and keep moving. Wipe the egg off your face and keep moving. What can people do? Talk about you? Okay, that ain't gonna kill you. I've been talked about my whole life. And I don't care, to be honest with you. You probably thought I was gonna say something else. But the other part of me, because there's about 2 or 3 of us in here, one of them might have said it. But I'm just gonna say, frankly, I don't care about people talking about me. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? Is to talk about my mistakes? Hopefully, you'll have somebody you're going to learn from your own. Because I'm learning from mine. So I'm here to talk to you about affirming yourself instead of saying, I've always thought like this in a negative manner. Whatever negative words that go on up here about you and your life experiences and everything that you see through your perspective. Your perspective is like a set of eyeglasses. I can't see this paper right here in front of my computer without my eyeglasses, but we're talking about a bigger picture. These eyeglasses are a symbol of your perspective on life. How do you see the world? How do you see circumstances around you? All that is made up of how we think, what we've been exposed to, of how those around us have had a pattern of thinking. That's what this perspective is made up of. And so when I talk about shifting and changing your paradigm, your way of thinking, just because you thought a certain way doesn't mean you have to stay thinking like that the rest of your life. You can change, Bookie. Boo. Honey bun, sugar iced tea. You can change. Come on, let's go. We're going to talk about the definition of the word paradigm, okay? Paradigm is talking about your mindset. That's another word for all these thought processes that you have up here in your noggin, stored up here. How you see the world. It's all up here. And it comes through what? Your perspective. These eyeglasses is how you see the world. Not so much as me seeing this paper, because Lord knows if I take them off, I can't see the paper. I can't see it, guys. I'm sorry. So, I had to take them off so I can talk to you, put them on so I can see the paper. Guess what? Don't worry about my face. My face is being deep clean. Anyway, remember you're beautiful too. Makeup on, makeup off. I don't wear a whole ton of makeup. I wear it sometimes. But we're talking about this perspective. How you view the world around you and within you. Right? It's all a part of how you think. It starts up here. Are you thinking negatively? Are you one of those people that always say, this is just me. I've always been this way. So is it working out for you? That you always been that way? Has that been okay? Is it working out for you? That you worry yourself to death? And no disrespect to anybody who does. I'm just here to say, I've been all that. Lord knows I've been all that. I've been up, I've been down, level to the ground, all of the above. But by the grace of God, I'm here today standing on the devil's head. My mindset had to change for me to be here, and I'm still evolving, okay? Because of my mindset changed, I start learning and growing, right? When the pandemic hit, something in me woke up while it seemed like the world was sleeping. It's like, so what are you going to do? Who are you now? I started taking all sorts of courses online that had nothing to do with me being a nurse, because I understand that for me, I can't speak for you, I come in layers. I'm a person of many layers. This complex system, okay? So I don't have to stay stuck in a corner in a box. As a licensed practical nurse, I'm confidently me for 26 years. But in the background, outside of all that, I'm taking classes and courses and things to constantly develop my mindset, to grow my mind. My thought processes develop me as a person. It's not so much going and taking care of people. Sure, I can do that. I've been doing that. And there are many levels to that. But who are any of us outside of that, independent of any of that? We're people, not a title. Even if I was an MD, a PhD over some prestigious program and facility, who are you underneath all that? Who are you? And it starts here in our mindset. So just because the world, and should I say society, says you should function a certain way, right? There's this program. You go to school, you graduate. You go to college, you graduate. You go from there, you find a job, you work it till you retire, right? And in between, somewhere in between that, you get a husband, a house, some kids, and a white picket fence. Well, I'm here to say that's a mindset that's been put out there. No disrespect to anybody who's following it. But there are many of us out here who you have a deeper calling, and you hear something saying, hey, there's more you need to be doing. I'm getting ready to shift you in a different direction, and you have to be okay with that in order to get to the other side. And then during that process, you discover it's a whole nother person. It's a whole nother self in there. How about you? Is there another you hiding inside of you that you're afraid to let out? Are you afraid to let it out? Are you afraid to do something different? To learn something new? Are you one of those people that sit and say, I've always been this way? So what? You've always been that way. What else is buried down in you? I heard someone say, I don't know who it was, but the richest place on earth is the graveyard, where we pass for generations upon generations and never tap into. So many of us never tap into the many gifts that we've been blessed with. Okay, you've gone to school, you've learned how to be a nurse, or you learned how to be a doctor, or you learned how to be a lawyer, or you're a minister, or you work in all these different various areas. Maybe you're in technology. And everybody's got all these important jobs, but who are we underneath it? Because that paradigm, if we don't shift that, we'll be just doing the same thing. And again, some people come on this earth and they're meant to do that thing, and they do it well, and they do it till they leave here, meaning they do it till their time is up on this earth. And then there's another population of us where you feel like, whoa, 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 don't back me into a corner, don't put me in a box, because I don't belong in a box. I'm not the box. I'm not ordinary. No disrespect to anybody else, but I don't think like that. I wasn't meant to sit here and do that till I die. I'm not meant to sit here and be a nurse till I die. I'm a whole being. There are many levels to me, Nicole Thornton. Many levels. So it is for you. If you're watching me, it's because you feel it and you know I'm talking to you. So don't be afraid to go step out and start looking into doing something different. And the key to it all is you pray over it, ask God for guidance, ask Him to put people in your path who are like-minded, because anybody else is just going to think you're crazy because you're not conforming to the usual pattern. Who she thinks she is. When you're not even trying to appear that you're better or above anyone, because none of us are better or above anyone else. None of us are. But some of us are different. If you're like me, you never fit in with wherever you were, whatever group of people, whether they're black, white, brown, yellow, you didn't fit in with anybody else. You were born that way by design. So you could be an individual and learn to do things, and eventually, like I had to, eventually start listening to guidance in my spirit, which is God saying, it's something else I want you to do. You're not going to have all the details right away, but I'm going to give you a little flash of it. Like a short. I'm going to give you a little short. I'm not going to give you all the details. But I need you to be bold enough to step out and do it. Because if you be bold enough and step out and do what I tell you to do, I'm going to take care of you. You don't have to be the best speaker. Applies to any of you and whatever you're thinking of, right? But in this particular case, what I'm talking about, it applies to anyone watching this. But for example, if you're called to speak, okay? This platform, I've never done this before. It's been about a month now. Started March 1st. Been thinking about it for 3 years. Tried to encourage all sorts of other people. Go start your channel. Go do this. You're talented. You're gifted. God said, guess what? I wasn't talking to them. No disrespect to them. Yeah, they can do it. But I'm talking to you. I'm like, no, me. I don't want my face on the screen. I don't want it to do all that. But guess what? If you got a story, because we all have a story. I'm never here putting on to be a victim, guys. My name is Nicole Thornton. I go by Miss Nikki, but when I say Nicole Thornton, Nicole means victorious. So I'm never going to be anybody's victim. I've been through hell and high water, but I'm here standing on the devil's head by the grace of God to say, come on, you can do it too. I come from the projects. From teenage parents. I was a teenage parent. God said, we're going to cut this cycle. We're going to stop it right here. My children are grown now. They're all doing well. And the best is still yet to come. So it is for you. Doesn't matter where you start, it's how you finish. Family, friends. But in that process, you got to believe in yourself. You got to be strong enough to say, guess what? No matter what's going on in this world, no matter what's around me, I'm not going to compare myself to the person on my right or on my left, whether they're in the grocery store, at work, in society. I'm going to keep my eyes focused forward. I'm going to keep working on me. And while I'm working on me, I'm going to be confidently me. Not the me that you think I should be, but I'm going to be the best me that I know I can be. Might sound corny, but that's how I think for real. I do my affirmations, and I said, you know what? I don't care what anybody has around me. My eyes aren't on that. They're not. I'm not out here trying to do this and that to get people's attention and try and look like I need to be in this group and need anybody's acceptance. Newsflash, I don't need it. I don't need to be congregated with a bunch of folks just to feel like I'm special, okay? Because I'm a child of God. I don't need it. And when I say I'm a child of God, it doesn't mean I'm better. It just means I'm past that point in my life. I used to want to be around people and want to be accepted. I don't care about it today because it's pointless. Everybody's going through their own issues. So I said, let me ring the bell and get off of this bus. Ding, ding, ding. This is my stop right here. I'm off of this life bus of foolishness where we need to be validated. And where we need a whole bunch of friends around us. And not friends, most of them. Most of them, they just want to get in your business and find out what's going on with you so they can go talk about you too. But they're going to smile in your face and show you all 100 of their teeth. most of them. Well, they talk about you like a dog. So, honey, talk about me, because I done been talked about all my life. Doesn't faze me. Newsflash. Affirmations is what keeps me going. It's like planting seeds, watching those seeds grow. But you got to do it regularly. When I say regularly, I mean daily, at minimum. Because I do my affirmations. I've done them so much throughout the years where sometimes I might be in a room by myself and I'm just saying them out loud. And for me, it's just like you have to hear your voice. Your ears need to hear your voice tell you these things. So I wrote down some things, okay? And you can write them down too. This is going to be here so you can rewind, you can forward, whatever. But I want you to write them down because it's just a few. You can always add to them. I am a promise. I am enough. I am abundant. I am loved. I am happy. I am wealthy. I am intelligent. I am peaceful. I am a winner. I am courageous. I am healthy. I am loyal. I am important. I am faithful. I am efficient. I am reliable. I am a giver. I am powerful. I am resilient. And I want you to think about those things. Add on to them if you'd like to. But you can make it to the other side of what you're going through and how you've become accustomed to thinking, how you've become accustomed to looking at life. You can change. It's time to affirm you. You deserve it. It's time. I love your family. I pray that God blesses you. I pray that God keeps you. I pray that He covers you. I pray that He gives you courage to step out and be different. To be okay with standing out. To learn to love yourself that much, because it took me a long time. The pandemic, that was the beginning of my journey of trying to shift and change how I thought. That's my paradigm. How I thought about myself and life. How I viewed the world. And so I just want to be able to share that with you. You can do it. You can change. You got this. You got it, family. I'm going to come back in with part 3 of affirmations, because we're going to drill it until we get it. We're going to drill it until we get it. Wake up and say them. Go to bed. Say them before you go to bed. It gets in your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is processing it while you in the bed sleeping. Let's do it. It's time to affirm you. It's the end of part 2, but we're going to pick up with part 3. It's time to affirm you. This ain't going to happen overnight. We got to stay at it and stay at it and stay at it. I love you, family and friends. You're worth it. You have value. Come on, guys. It's time to get out of that sad mentality where we beat ourselves up. You got this. It's time to affirm you.